Hello everyone, Bayo Emmanuel Martins here, and with me is my amazing wife.
Hi everyone, my name is Romoke Martins.
You are on the cool side today.
I'm very calm.
Where are you calm?
I'm very cool.
In which country?
In this country that we are in.
God. If you are just watching for the first time, don't believe this because the first video gave her true color. All of this one I see is just the facade. Anyway, in the last video we said we were going to talk about my own side of the story of how we met, and I'm going to make it shorter and sweeter. I'll make it hot. I can see you. I I know.
Mine is the sweetest. You people. Anyways, let's come to the end of the show and then we'll talk about it.
Okay. In 2010, I had already been working for like 2 years, and I was beginning to get some sort of pressure from friends and family. Bros, how far? Bros, we never see babe. Bros, this person. In fact, some people even wanted to package one person and say, this person, look at this. Or, excuse me, please. Are you the one that will live in the house with the person you are pressuring? Did they pressure you?
You can see my mouth. Somebody even called me a stone. That I was not emotional, because I had people coming like there were people coming to me, but we just didn't connect. And that friend of mine was like, "Why are you not even at least pick one now? Pick one." I was like, "So we didn't gel," and it was like, "You have the heart of a stone."
I think there's somewhat of a misplaced priority when it comes to marriage. It's not all about once it's at a particular age. I think marriage is not about an age. I think it's about a stage. I actually at that time was more interested about my book coming out. I was trying to get my book ready for the next year. A year or so afterwards was when I started to make some affirmations about the kind of person I wanted to marry. Now, she mentioned in the last video that we went out and I left her hanging, and something actually happened before then. That time that I went out with her, that was her coming out from a previous relationship. Now, what happened? In 2010, I saw her in church one day. And you know how you see somebody and it's as if angels are playing violin and you are hearing...
And they make this sound like...
Must you always dramatize everything? Must you always add? See, anyway, there was just something about a person that was just attractive. So I spoke to a friend of mine and said, "Do you know anything about her?" And he was like, "Yes, but I think she's already in a relationship. I think she's already engaged."
And so, this was it. I didn't say that in the previous video, but the first relationship that I ever had, I dated this person for 5 years. So I was in school. Okay. I was dating the person. I went for my service year. I dated the person. Even when I moved to Abuja, I was still dating this person.
So now, please, you be the judge. Somebody has been in a relationship for 5 years. And just after coming out from that relationship, I came on board and I observed that, okay, there's still a need for a little time to heal. And I decided to give a little bit of space. Okay, let's both of us. I think I was also coming out of a relationship then, I think. And the woman of God said I was too slow.
No.
You, those of you that wait now, those of you that were
at the wedding. Slow motion. I said
no. Those of you that were at the wedding, you know that me, I like to do slow and steady sometimes, but the woman it's like a hot and spicy. If you are at the wedding, you know what I'm talking about.
That was not it.
You know what I'm talking
people
about.
Of God,
those that are at the wedding, they know what we are saying.
That was not
it. Anyway, some few months later, I now came back. I said, "Okay, woman of God, let's get." He said that there's somebody already on board. And I said, okay.
He left me hanging for 2 months.
2 months. 2 months. Okay, it's 2 months compared to 5 years.
For crying out loud. This is man of God. This is cool, calm, collected. This is Tushka. As in Tushka, everything in place, set and all of that.
She was taking me out.
For crying out loud. You're a human being now. I will look at you now. So at least I had eyes to look and I committed lookery. Is it a crime? It's not. It's not a crime. But you see, the thing is, he had taken me out.
Yeah.
And he had already given. He was like, okay, there was something to look forward to, and then he didn't show up. For people, you two should judge now. Even if, yes, I had a relationship.
Oh, we were communicating now. We want to communicate.
Hi.
Is high not communication?
No, people is high communication in that kind of.
How is high not communication? But we were communicating. But I was
High was not.
Sending you a message now.
Monthly message that he sends to everybody. The Lord bless you and keep you and cause his face to shine upon you. Is that you people should judge.
God have mercy. Anyway, what happened was that after all of this brouhaha, there was this time when I think it was okay. Now, mind you, in that 2012, before I even like said I was going to take that step, I had been making some affirmations for like a whole year. I've been just affirming the kind of woman I wanted to marry and who she was and everything. And so when you want to say something?
Yes. Many of you who are my friends on social media, you know I'm really very big on affirmations. There is power in the words you speak.
True.
Life
True.
and death and the power of the tongue. So even God told us to speak life. So what you keep saying, you keep seeing.
True.
So whatever you want, whatever, just start saying it. And if it's in the will of God, start saying it, and of a truth it will come to pass.
Someone else described it this way, that what you keep saying in detail, when you see it, you recognize it. What happened was that after I had been saying that for like a year, when we went out and it didn't happen, somehow I just knew that this is the kind of person I would like to marry. The interesting thing was that I didn't really know her that much. We were just acquaintances and we were just friends, those chats. And some months down the line, she lost her dad, so she wasn't in church as often. And one of those weeks when she was absent, I was talking with a friend, and I said, you know what? If not that she's already in a relationship, that is my wife. And so I didn't know he took it very seriously, what I said. And I woke up one morning and I felt as though something good was going to happen. I think I even told one of my colleagues, I said, something good is going to happen today. And not some time later, he now sent me a text message and he said, coast clear. I said, which coast? Is there every coast? La coast. Which coast is clear? He now said, Romoke. I said, hey. I moved in. Hey, yeah. I moved in. Because I said, affliction will not arise the second time. Not that the one that will come
once beaten.
Not that the one that will come now and they will say we're doing slow motion. I say no, let us quickly move in and make the thing to happen. So that's how we started, and we started. We said I asked us, can we start praying? And because Jesus started with prayer, and then with prayer, we have to start praying.
People of God, man of
prayer
God.
is good now. We have to start with prayer now. If I had come with let's go to you, I just say let us do prayer, and we do prayer, and because the truth of the matter is that was a big one for me.
Yeah.
Someone that I can connect to on a spiritual level. And how many of you people did MTN midnight call?
Hey.
Did you? How many of you married the person you did MTN midnight call with?
I married the person I did MTN midnight.
We showed MTN. We dealt with that MTN midnight call. We will call. I think in the next video we'll talk about some of the things we did during that our dating and courtship time. But that was how we did. That was how we started off, and it just went on from there. And like she said in the last video, we're now where were we not where? We're now here. So in the next episode, we're going to let you know what we did while we were courting. And I think that will also have some bit of a color to it. Do you have something you want to say?
See you next in the other room.
Which other room now? Which other room are you inviting them
to? The other room.
You don't invite them to the other room now. Can't be having people in the other room. The room can't be crowded now. Please, we'll see later.
We'll see you in the other room.
I beg, we'll not any other room.